If you need level 40, unlimited, or anything else grinded here in Season 3, make sure to hit up Rose NBA for fast, safe, and reliable grinding services. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. And in today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Galaxy Opal Season 3 level 40 reward, Trae Young. First and foremost, massive shout out to my boy Near Many for again grinding out Trae Young. Second season in a row that he's gotten the first level 40 card in the world. Really impressive grind from him. And I really do appreciate him letting me hop on his account to record this video. Probably going to be able to get y'all the first Trae Young gameplay in the world this season, which is really cool. And I'm excited to see how good this Trae Young card can be if he's worth grinding for level 40, because the thing to remember with Trae is that he is a 6'1" PG who can't dunk the ball. That's an issue, plain and simple. That's been an issue really since like season 1, even with a guy like Opal Chris Paul. So it's going to be interesting to see how good he is. I know his release is really good. I know his animations offensively are really good, but are they good enough to make up for that lack of size and lack of slashing ability? Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 9,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day and would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and see what Trigger Trae is looking like. So Trae Young, 6'1", 99 offense, 89 defense with a 97 driving layup, 92 close shot, 96 midi, 97 three ball, 95 free throw. Can't dunk the ball, as y'all can see. That might be an issue. 93 ball handle, 75 steal, 85 perimeter, 73 interior, and 65 block. Defensive stats are really pretty mid as well. And the 95 speed suit ball excel is very good. 94 lateral quickness, 95 stamina, very good as well. 12 hoffs include Giant Slayer, Agent 3, Amped, Limitless Range, Volume Shooter, Ankle Breaker, Clamp Breaker, Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, Killer Combos, Mismatch, Expert, and Quick First Step. So a pretty good mixture of playmaking and shooting badges, including Agent 3 and Limitless Range, might be the two most important shooting badges in the game. Additionally, he's got gold badges like Fast Twitch, Blinders, Catch and Shoot, Claymore, Corner Specialist, Deadeye, Guard Up, Space Creator, Bailout, Dimer, Unpluckable Ankle Braces, Glove and Interceptor, Silver Clamp, Silver Challenger, Silver Pick Dodger, and then you can upgrade all of his silver and gold badges to further tiers if you'd like to. You can add Bully, you could add Limitless Takeoff, which isn't really all that useful because he can't dunk. Same thing with Posterizer and Rise Up. Anchor would be definitely a badge you have to add to him, as well as Pogo Stick, maybe Brick Wall as well. Those interior badges are going to be huge on this card, maybe a Vice Grip. So I wouldn't really waste my time with the slashing badges outside of maybe a Bully, and then I'd go with badges like Vice Grip, Anchor, Menace, Pogo Stick, things like that to really help elevate Trae, hopefully, to that next level, especially on the defensive end of the court. So here's the question about Trae. I mean, look at him. He's super small. Like, that's the main thing with Trae, is that how small he is. But as y'all can see, he moves really well. He's got the Trae Young Size Up Escape, which is the first card in the game to have this Size Up Escape last year. I'm sure y'all remember it last year as being like one of the main SIGs at the end of the year. It's got the best misdirection in the game. It's also an elite just Size Up Escape in general, in terms of actually doing the escape move. He's got a great Size Up as well. I'm not actually sure what Size Up he has, but it's one of the best sizes in the game for sure. Very fast. He is going to be really good in a lot of ways for sure. I think Trae's going to be really good. Like, I'm very excited to use this card, see how good he is on the offensive end of the court. Defensively, he's going to struggle though, plain and simple. We just know that's true. He's also got Trae Fade, which is not as good as or it may be as good as normal fade, but it's just something you have to adjust to. It's not, it looks a little different this year than it did last year. I feel like I'm not quite as comfortable with his fade at this point, and it's something I have to adjust to, because Trae Fade in the past has been really good. Last year especially, it was really good. It's the only fade on current gen that was consistent, and once you get it down, it's going to be consistent. But I haven't used the Trae Fade like at all this year, so it's something that I'm not consistent with right now. But he does have Hoff Agent 3s, Hoff Limitless Range, and as y'all can see, his regular jumper as well is really good. It's smooth and easy to green. He moves really well offensively, and coupling that with a really good solid release and the ability to stretch the floor at a really high level, amazing shooting badges. Obviously, that Trae Fade's nice. You're gonna have to adjust to it, but it is very good. Trae's gonna do a lot of things well on the offensive end of the court, but as y'all can see, I'm not consistent with that Trae Fade right now, and that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. But in terms of movement, I mean, he might be the best moving point guard in the game. Just wish he was taller and a better defender, and also, I mean, he's a level 40. Give him like a 60 driving dunk or something so he could at least throw it down, because him not being able to dunk the ball is going to be an issue. But let's hop into a game regardless, and let's see what Trae Young can do. All right, our opponents got Lonzo, Kobe, Tim Thomas, Giannis, and KP, an elite level God squad in my team, right up there with probably one of the best teams that you can build right now. And we're going to match Trae Young up against Lonzo Ball, who is admittedly only 6'6", so he's significantly taller than Trae, but he's not like Magic Johnson tall. So I think if Trae can compete defensively against Alonzo, he can compete defensively against most of the PGs in the game. That's a good shot by my opponent, though, to start off the game. He's going to green himself a contested shot. And we're going to see if we can get Trae Young on going on the offensive end of the court immediately, stopping and popping. Trae Young, is that a force? That was kind of a force. And 19%, not a horrible look to be completely honest, but I probably could have gotten a better look. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to knock it down. So getting through the screen here. What are y'all? My CPUs are switching. He doesn't have defensive settings on. That's why he doesn't have defensive settings saved. My players are going to switch screens and stuff like that. Generally, my players on my team would not have switched that. But attacking the rim, there we go. Trae getting to the rim. He's going to lay it in, and we are down 6-2. Gonna have to focus a little bit more on defense probably with the way that his defense or lack of defensive settings is. But there's a steal right there. We're going to throw it to Trae immediately, and okay. Thankfully, it didn't wind up being a turnover. That was dang near a turnover. But sizing up here's Trae stopping and popping 4-3. Trae Young from deep, and that's an easy green light, gets him into the screen with Kareem, and that's a knockdown 3. And all of a sudden, Trae with 5 quick points cuts the lead from 6-0 down to a 1-point game. Keeping it close. Let's see if we can get ourselves some defense going, though, this possession. Good D. Up, get out there. Beautiful. I knew he was going to try to throw it to that corner, and we recovered out there with Tim beautifully. Throwing it over to Trae again. Trae pushing the ball up the floor, sizing up, attacking through, walk back. Trae Young. Oh my gosh, look at that walk back. I got a green at 7%, though. That's tough. He's got the shooting badges and the shooting stats to where he can green that type of shot. I just would like to see myself green it, but unfortunately we're not quite able to do it. Get a hand. Oh. Is that a stop? That is a stop. Okay, cool. It was a little sloppy, but it was a stop regardless. And we are definitely in this game. I've missed 2 lightlies of Trae that were both greenable-ish shots. Tough shots, but greenable shots. I'd like to be able to hit one of those for sure because he's a shooter. He's at that level as a shooter where he can hit that type of shot consistently. Trae getting inside again, though. Easy layup. If he's going to keep giving me this type of space, we're going to attack by him. And it's just, he's not going to finish through contact or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to get blocked consistently when he's contested and things like that. But in open lane, obviously, he's still going to be able to take advantage. He's still going to be able to go get himself a bucket. There we go. Beautiful. Good D. It was good D till the end of the possession. Then he got a good look. He really made a white, though. I hate it when people make whites on this game because whites basically never go in. So it's a significant disadvantage when a white goes in against you. But sizing up again. Trae Young attacking through to the rim again. He's going to lay it in again. Okay, beautiful stuff. He's not getting blocked. He's got all 9 of our points. Trae is playing pretty solid. This dude is the stereotypical 2K23 cheeser. Throw it to the corner, catch and shoot immediately. Stuff like that. Just trying to take advantage of me not having defensive settings on mainly is what I'd say. And I don't blame him by any means, but it is kind of annoying. Look at Trae laying the ball in again. That's 4 layups, I think, or something like that. He's done a good job of attacking the rim. Doing a good job of not getting blocked either. I think he's got half Giant Slayer, half Slither, or something like that. So he's got a couple of defensive badges that I think really help him out. That's not a great shot. He's going to green another lightly. This game is just who can green more lightlies, who can get more standings, basically. Trae can't get standings, which is kind of annoying. But the way that he is scoring in this game has been pretty gross, to be completely honest. Walking back, though, Trae for 3. I smoked it. I smoked it bad late there. That's tough, man. He just, I don't know. I feel like I'm struggling a little bit because I'm on PlayStation as well. As you all know, I don't play a ton of PlayStation, but same exact thing. He's just trying to shoot lightlies. That's all he's trying to do is throw it over and catch and shoot a lightly. That's got to be a... Is that Trae's fault or is that just the game? I'm not really entirely sure, to be completely honest. We're going to contest that again. I jumped. He gets the freaking offensive rebound, and he's going to get a mash because Trae is 6'1", and he's not going to be able to get a stop on the interior there. But we're down 4. The problem with playing against somebody who plays like this, by the way, is very annoying, but it is what it is. Attacking again, Trae. And there's the Trae Young problem right there. You got an open lane, can't dunk the ball. He winds up getting blocked instead of being able to dunk the ball like 95% of the guards in this game would have done. So that right there is the problem with a guy like Trae Young, is that he's going to get blocked like that consistently. Horrible take. He just went up on 2 dudes and he draws a foul. This is going to wind up being a loss, but it is what it is. I'm not too concerned about it. I needed to see a little bit more out of Trae, I feel like, offensively in this game. He's got another minute to, I guess, show me something, but I'll admit I don't dribble as well on PlayStation, things like that. Not as good of a shot creator just because I don't use the controller as much. But his escape is super nice. That's a good look for Trae. But fatigue shooting, he greened it still. Okay, dang. I think I got fatigue shooting. I still greened at 20% from really deep. That is a tough shot. And I think that was a 4-pointer too. That's the type of shot I've been waiting to see from Trae, to be completely honest. If he can hit that type of shot with any sort of consistency at all, he is an absolute freaking dog on the offensive end of the court as a 300. Kind of like Devin Booker was. The thing about D Book though was that he was at least kind of a defensive option because of the fact that he was 6'6", and he could also dunk the ball, as I need AD to finish stronger than that, to be completely honest. But stepping up, come on, good D, get through, good D, get back to that corner, beautiful. Make him work, baby, and you got to make him work harder than that, AD. Come on, man, 18 seconds left. We need a 3-ball. We're going to jack one up with Trae. I know he's tired, but I'm going to shoot the ball with Trae here. It's going to happen. Unless I get a wide open pop, I'm shooting the 3 with Trae, and I'm going to shoot the 3 with Trae right there. If we don't green it, we don't green it. It is what it is, 5%. Yep, not able to green that, and that is going to do it for this game. Trae finishes with 15 points on 6 of 11, 2 of 6 from 3. Couple shots I probably could have greened that I didn't, but overall, really solid offensive performance. Let's hop back into the main menu and let's view the card. All right, let's be completely honest about Trae Young. He might be the worst level 40 that we have ever gotten in my team. It's him and Allen Iverson from last year, but that AI at least could dunk. So Trae's release is good. His SIGs are good offensively, and his badges and stats are fine, but he can't dunk the ball, and he's 6'1". Those two things are massive flaws, and it puts him on the level of guys like Chris Paul and Kemba Walker and other non-dunking point guards that are super short, and it's going to hurt him a lot on both ends of the court. So it's unfortunate to see that with a guy like Trae Young, because I'd really like to see him be an elite level card, but he's just not. He's too undersized and can't dunk the ball. Would have been really nice to see 2K give him a 60 or 70 driving dunk to make him at least somewhat viable as a slasher. As y'all saw on one of his drives, he got blocked from behind by Lonzo. He's going to get blocked every time he's contested pretty much on those layup attempts, but he's still a very fun card to use, and there's also a beyond level 40 card this season as well. So I do recommend, with how easy XP still is to get, that you do grind for Trae Young. I just don't see him as a viable option in terms of a competitive type PG in my team. But hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If y'all did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.